We've always believed the reefing hobby is built on more than just products. It's built on people, on knowledge, on passion, and on the communities that keep this hobby moving forward. That's why we're proud to announce that Exodus is officially sponsoring the Reefers Network, a community created for reef keepers by reef keepers, bringing hobbyists together, sharing experiences, supporting stores, celebrating the industry, and helping more people succeed in the reef aquarium hobby. We're proud to support the Reefers Network, and we're so excited for what's coming next.
Put your glow sticks down, gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, hello, wherever you are. Thank you very much for tuning in for another live episode of TR and the Reefers Network Live. We have, of course, got an amazing giveaway today for some lucky viewers. UK and US only, unfortunately, due to postage, etc., etc. But yes, a few nice things up for grabs, gentlemen. You're going to be playing along privately at home, maybe, with a bit of a chance to win. I mean, you don't need to win any more corals, clearly, and neither does Don. But, I mean,
always room for more.
Always room for more. Yes, but no, yes.
You should come up here. Give you some.
I want to get over it. It's just so bleeding expensive. Anyway, for those of you that have tuned in, haven't already seen so on socials or from last week's episode, should I say podcast, you will need to join in the Kahoot app and download it at some point. We won't be doing it just yet, but we will be doing it at some point through today's show, should I say. And you will, as Terrell rightly said on his Instagram post the other day, will need to have been taking note of some of the previous chats that we've had and guests on the network channel in order to answer the questions. Made it a little bit harder, you know.
We had to go a bit harder because the top prize is like over $1,000. You know, you got to work for this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And on that note, a huge shout, obviously, to Exodus for giving up that amazing prize, as Jamie just pointed out, 1,000 quid worth of Apex. Thank you very much, gentlemen, Jez and Steve. Another shout out to Terrell, to the Pootan gang. Yes, they've put together an amazing box of corals for one lucky US winner. Get in touch with Terrell if you are the lucky winner for that, and he'll explain delivery and obviously liaise with you on that one. Dong's throwing it. Him and Jeff have put together an Amazon voucher, courtesy of Acro Gardens. Is Jeff with us this evening? Is he in the background, or have you got him doing something else?
I don't think so. He's in the toilet.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so he cannot answer you.
And Mickey Boy Mick from MBM Aquarium Design has also donated a £50 voucher to a lucky UK winner for their reef or LFS, should I say, of their choice. Thank you very much, Michael.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
One of the prizes up for grabs is this Exodus t-shirt. Now, I don't work for Exodus, so you may be fortunate enough. Obviously, you're not going to get in double XL like this one. See, I'll give you a twirl. It's got the new reefing design on the back. There you go. A little bit of a dance for you. Nice. These have just literally been launched this last couple of days. If you want to get one direct, if you're not fortunate enough to win, they are only 20 quid and they're a really good touch. Tells you a little bit about the background and the design behind the t-shirt designs that these guys have just launched. So if you do want to get one, head over to the Exodus direct website. Anyway, gentlemen, been good week. Anything to?
About a week off work, to be fair. So it's been bloody lovely.
Oh, it was your 40th last week. I mean, who'd have forgot that, Jamie?
I know, and a rather special guest turned up to wish me 40, and then I saw you there as well, Tom, which was nice.
Yeah, I had to, mate. I had to.
Is that 40 Celsius or 40 Fahrenheit, or you're 40 years old?
I'm hot whatever the weather, Dom.
Bit of everything. No, it was good. You had a good. How hungover were you on the Sunday, incidentally? Because I didn't hear from you much.
I was hungover to the point I had to go back to the pub the next day to tip all the bar staff for hosing the vomit off the outside steps.
Ah.
Yeah, when you're on an all-day session, the last thing you need at the end of that all-day session is a bottle of champagne and Jaeger bombs, right? There's no need for that stuff. I'm 40, I'm too old for that stuff. Can't do it.
But don't hit the same anymore.
Other than that, it was a good week off work. Got a long weekend ahead of us now. We got stuck into a bit of reefing. The boys treated me to a nice new fish, which was a lovely little touch. So, yeah, it's been a good reefing week, to be fair.
It's looking packed, that tank behind you now. Plenty of movement. Wow.
Yeah. Pretty fished out. But, it's good. Thank you for those in the comments wishing me a happy birthday. It's very kind of you. But, yeah, not all about me. What about you guys?
Yeah, all right. There is another birthday coming up, though. I've heard.
Oh.
Terrell, it's your birthday on Sunday, I do believe. Somebody
It is
pointed out.
indeed.
Don't give it away.
Happy birthday.
I am curious to see what the viewers at home. How old do you want to give a guess, guys and girls at home? Give a guess as to what you think Terrell will be celebrating. What year he'll be celebrating this Sunday? Don't make his head too big. Anyway, Don, any meetings at Amazon this week regarding fish sauce?
No, not at all. Yeah.
Fish stock
Yeah, the
stocks.
corals grow too fast.
Well,
By the way, can we arrange a lady on a TV, on a stage, and sing happy birthday to Terrell?
I'm sure we could do something next Friday. Definitely. I'm sure
Tom,
we could arrange something.
We might suffice with Tom with a wig on.
You don't want to see that. It's been a long time. Well, you know what? We've obviously been talking about Terrell with his this shaving thing. Yeah, a little bird told me that Terrell's actually this goes way back apparently. So I mean, you've been in front of the camera a few times, haven't you, Terrell?
I mean,
with a face like that, you're bound to have. No, but I did a little bit of searching online, and I literally found out that you actually starred in one of the blockbuster films, an adaptation of Shaving Private Ryan, which I thought was brilliant. When I found that, I was just like, what a great. There is
push hard.
For anybody, well, careful. Well, incidentally, Dong, I was also told that there is actually an adult version which is called Shaving Ryan's Privates, but AI wouldn't allow me to put that together for tonight's show. But there is, yes. So, and then you've also debuted in a horror one as well. Apparently,
we have.
Yeah, Shaving of the Lambs. Yeah,
Yep,
I hear.
Yep.
Yeah, good touch. Yeah, and for obviously for the family at home, Shaving Nemo was a hit as well.
I like
Shaving Nemo. And then you and Linz, you met on set at this one. This was the pinnacle of your relationship. This is when you really hit it off. Because you both starred on 50 First Shaves, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. And it was that beard that got me.
It was that beard that got you. I can see it. There you go.
It tickled just right.
There you go. Match made in heaven. There you go. Lindsay, yes, I will send them. I promise I will send them to you. Right. There is quite a lot of conversation happening in the comments, gentlemen. Let me jump straight in because there's over 60 comments here. So let's just say hello to those that have tuned in. And thank you very much for joining us this Friday afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are around the world. Hello to Badiba, if I pronounce that right. Hello from Brazil. That'll be good, man.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, who's picked to the first place there? Big Note, second in the chat. Johnny boy, that'll be good. What's we got in here? Ocean Genetics is with us. Hello to you.
Oh wow.
So is Techers. Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a look in there. Austin the Jeep guy. Hello.
Oh, really?
What
kind of Jeep?
Yeah. What colour? Let us know.
What type?
James is with us as well.
Hello,
Good, mate. And what's we got in here? Njubi. Thanks for tuning in. Great White Reef. Some familiar faces. Here we are. Underwater, Winderwater. Hope you're good.
Hello, mate.
What's up? Here he is, the man that's created so much chat on Instagram with his build. He looks like he's living the dream.
And he is now wet as well.
Okay. Yeah.
It's filled this week.
Maybe. Don't know him that well. Okay. Yes. Looks like he's having literally the if you wind back those years to when you had your first time, I can just feel the excitement for him.
It's the best
Hope it goes well. Hope it goes well. El Zippy is with us as well. Hello, El Zippy. It'll be good. So is Tezza. He's been practicing on Kahoot, he told me. Hello, folks. Hope you're well. Yes. Have you got the 6x2x2 yet, Tezza? Let us know. He's meant to be getting a new tank soon. Who else in here? Anthony, UK 120. Hope you're good. Thanks for tuning in. The Salty Gator. There you go.
That's a new one.
There you go. Don, you wanted a gator farm? There you go. Might want to talk.
Yeah, only in Terrell's backyard.
We're gonna have Reefing, aka Gator Farm, back there.
LT Reefer is here as well. Hey all, thanks for tuning in, Mr. Fox. Thank you very much yet again, sir. This is the medium you gave me. Kidding. Now I've got the other T-shirt. Thank you very much for donating.
Talking of new tanks as well. Talking of new tanks. I've seen Foxy's arse crack hanging out of his with a Henry Hoover. Looking exciting.
Did you pay any attention to the tank, Jamie, or was it just the crack?
No, it's just the central view that I was looking at.
I can imagine. Okay, I'm sure you've screenshot it for later. Moving on. Evening, Steve. What else we got in here? Aptasia Legend. There we go. Hi all. Nice to see you've changed the avatar. Thank you very much. Nice, colourful avatar. Thanks for tuning in. Here we are, the Scottish duo that are Tommy and Sharon, all the way up from there. Tommy just getting me a whiskey. Is that the 4th, the 5th, or the 6th? Who knows? Probably run out of fingers and toes and trotters to count up there. Hope you're good. Love to you both. Carl Roy 2929. Hello. Thought I would see what all the fuss is about.
Welcome.
Yeah, you'll get bored after 5 minutes and then come back on for the quiz. What else we got in here? Lindsay's here.
Hey.
Hope you're good. Mrs. Putang. Abs XP. Hello. Good evening to Chris Walker. Thanks for tuning in. Troopers Reef, long time no speak. Hope you're all good. Nice to see you. Here he is, Marky Mark. Mr. Seawave. Powder Blue Mank. Wonder where you're from. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're good. Hello to David. M777. Nice to see you. The smarts are in the house. Question is, how smart are you? Or can you be outsmarted? We'll see in the Kahoot shortly. The Polyp Hub here as well. I am Ben, formerly of Prime Corals. Good evening. Nice to see you, the Polyp Hub.
Hi,
there
Ben.
you go. Let's have a look in here. What else we got? Impatient Reefer is with us as well. So is Reefers Collective. Hello, Tommy. Nice to see you in the chat. Who else we got in here? Stephen Owen is here as well. Hope you're good. Hope the frags are doing well that you took off me not so long ago. Here he is, Mr. Grant Godfrey, getting up really early in the morning to help me take apart a garage in Sheffield that we're going to be bringing back to Rough Room for the Coral Farm extension. Yeah.
Blimey.
Yes. So we'll be picking you up at 7:30. Don't forget, set the alarm. Yeah.
Here he is, the man. Bad back.
Yeah. Here he is, the man with the glass nads, the glass nads of reefing. Nads glass. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Going to be sending us, Jamie, some glass frag plugs to be trying out soon.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Oh wow. There's a crossover.
Yeah. I said frag plug, not anything else plug. Don't get excited when I say the word plug. Sorry, mate. Mickey Boy's in the house as well. Good evening, Mickey Boy. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks again for your amazing offer, or should I say donation of £50 reef voucher for some lucky UK winner tonight. Dave Reefer's with us as well. So is Reefy Reese. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. What you've been hiding in that beard of yours, let us know. What else we got in here? Reef Water Drop. Aisle from Hospital Bed.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hope
you're on the mend. I hope Purchase Your Spirits doesn't send you the other way. Don't want to be guilt tripped for anything going wrong. That is for sure. Also got in here Tommy Maloney, wrong account. Good evening again. Here we go. Tommy the Fish Guy. Hope you're good. Chris Harris, thanks for tuning in. First time on live. Yeah, hopefully you come back again. Who else we got in here? Alex Ferrara, thanks for tuning in. Got Rice B. Hi from work. got rice bee.
Good way to spend your time at work.
Heck yeah.
It is.
Good afternoon.
Bert from Florida. See, I remember this one from last week. The salty gator. Oh, not worth the time. Oh, anyway. Stickhead. Hi, guys. Hope you're good.
Must be a giant gator.
Must be a giant gator, definitely. A few people talking amongst themselves. Guess there. 38. It's not his waist size. Guessing you're going to be 38, Terrell, on Sunday. 37, 42, 36, 21. Get off.
Ooh.
Get on. 20. Ooh, I thought you two got on. Mark thinks you're 44 coming.
Damn, Mark.
Are you
43.
sure?
43. Okay. A few people saying happy birthday. Evening, Dan. Hope you're good. Not seen you for a while. Good luck competition. Thank you very much.
Hey, Dan.
Nice to see you. Have I missed anybody? A few more people saying hello to each other. A few people waving. What's up, gang? Matty J03. Hope you're good. Evening, Lee. How you doing? Good evening, all. Tom, you look awful. Have you been ill? Thanks, mate. Love you too. Tried ringing me earlier when I was having a bit of a meltdown. Spillers Reef is with us. So is Timothy.
Hey,
hope you're good. Who else we got in here? Stuart's with us as well. Wow, they keep coming through. So is Jatty's Reef. Hello. Austin Duke guy is in Texas. Rabus Quinn is with us as well. So is Junior 4488. Elisa is with us, of course. Couldn't have a Friday without her. Thanks for tuning in, milady. Have I missed anybody? A few more people talking to each other. William Schneider, thanks for tuning in. Mighty's Reef, 38 for sure. Jatty saying 36. Terrell, you are going to be
28.
37.
18.
37.
Wow.
37.
I want what you're having, mate. How'd you do that?
Yeah.
I got the good genes, I guess. I haven't gone bald yet, so I'm happy. Hey, look, it may happen. It may happen. I'm ready for it. Look, the gray started coming in 10 years ago, so
He's just trying to get me back from him and Lindsay when they met. You know, I mean, 51st shaves. That is an awesome picture. That is good. I like it. It is. Make a good t-shirt. Okay. Frag's doing well. Happy days. Okay. So
Good.
we've obviously got an amazing prize courtesy of Exodus Neptune A3 Pro, of which I got a kind of I actually went to see Exodus this afternoon, hence the t-shirt. And Steve was kind of having a conversation because I've had, as you guys know in the chat, issue in the we had. I don't know, you know, what you guys get it like in the States. Sometimes we see it on the news, but we've had a lot of lightning, thunder, storms the last 24 hours where I am. It's been horrendous. A couple of power cuts. And yeah, literally power cut all the way through the night, and then went to the garage and power cut. So yeah, fortunately, touch wood, everything's all right so far. But I was having a chat about Steve. Steve was obviously talking about, you know, the fact we're giving away the Apex and leak detection and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I've got the Apex and it's not in a box before anybody gives me that old gag from a long time ago. I don't use them. I should use them maybe. Terrell's nodding. Jamie's nodding. I think they're a little bit. They look a bit overcomplicated, and I know. Again, Foxy was telling me that they're really not. Maybe I should
Apex.
No. Yeah, maybe I should pull finger out of El Arsehole and sort it out.
Man, you can't show your age like that, man. You can't just look at it and be like, nah, it's too complicated. You can pick it up. It's easy. It's really.
Well, I have to use it on the deed. Go on.
I'll give you the one tip I'll give you. So I've got the Apex in the fish room on the LPS system. I've got the leak detector laid right next to my RO top-up vessel, which I'm always topping up and forgetting about. So it's there. However, when I did my massive flood, one of many, the leak detector went off. I got an alarm and I thought, oh, shit, and legged it back to the garage. What I didn't realise is that the flooring in my garage slopes ever so slightly down one way, which is good in a way. But me being a complete idiot, put the leak detection device on the other side of the RO vessel uphill, if that makes sense. So it only went off when the rest of the room was about an inch deep.
Oh my God.
So you've got to make sure you stick it on the right side if you've got a slopey floor. But they do work. They do work.
I'm gonna put a poll in. And we're gonna go with: do you use a monitoring system on your aquarium? Should we just ask that simple yes/no question? Just out of interest, do you think, Dom?
I think that I don't use Apex. I'm very upfront about it. I used to have them, but then it become a giant pH and temperature display. So, because I have multiple systems, that make it less feasible. But if you have one system, that's a lot more useful.
Yeah.
Interesting what Steve just said about put your leak detection on a piece of kitchen roll, because that will shorten the circuit because you've got to rely on water hitting the 2 pins, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what he was telling me earlier. To be fair,
that's a great shout.
Yeah. I think it's one of those, with the audit, with the the monitoring like that. The answer is no until you screw something up, and you could have saved it by something simply sending you a notification or being able to set some kind of alarm.
But I will say, I actually turn my notifications off when I go to bed because I've been that many WhatsApp groups and other things pinging my phone. I turn notifications off. So, because I said to Steve earlier, I was like, I physically need somebody to walk in the room with a saucepan and a wooden spoon, to literally whack it around my head, to be fair. Never mind the saucepan, to get me out of bed.
I got to laugh, and I was actually going to bed at like 3 a.m. last night, and you guys were all messaging on there, and I'm getting ready to go to bed, and I hear ding, 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 ding. Turn it off.
But this is Matt. We're talking about the Apex Pro, which one of these 92 people is going to get for free tonight if they win it. We're talking about the leak detection bit, which is probably the cheapest component of the whole thing. It can do bloody everything. But that little leak detection device can save you everything. So look, run it. It's great. I would.
To be fair, interestingly enough, though, there's a 50-50 split at the minute in the comments for everybody watching now. If you can be bothered, literally chuck us a 1 or 2 in the comments. Literally, yes, you do use a monitoring system on your aquarium, or 2 for now. Just be curious to know. Like I say, it is today's this quarter, should I say, star prize for the quiz. Terrell, do you spend much time when you're away from the farm constantly checking things? Because I have been with other people in the past that are literally glued to the phone. It's not Instagram, it's not Facebook, it's not speaking to the wife or whoever. It's literally looking at cameras and apexes and alkalinity testers.
I guess it depends on how long I'm out for. If it's just kind of like around town for the day, I can always just kind of check the apex. I can check cameras and everything. But if I'm gone for like a weekend, let's say Reefapalooza, thankfully we have, somebody that actually comes and watches the house. And so they can have eyes on it, and they can always call us, and I'm not having to be forced to check the camera. But yeah, I mean, I'm on it. Sometimes I've gotten better over time. I check it a little bit less now, because I'm kind of more trusting to where, and maybe that's I can't be as trusting, but my systems are dialed in. I have my fail safe set up. I have my alarms set up. So usually if something's going to go wrong, I can identify what it is, and I know to go look on it on the phone. But spot checking is always, that helps a lot.
Has any of you got a bit blasé with it, like me? So imagine you're driving your car and your fuel gauge goes right down to the bottom, and it starts flashing at you saying 10 miles left, 10 miles left. And I'm just thinking, oh, fuck it, I can make it further than that. And I keep going with it. I do that when I get the Apex, and it comes to me saying your RO ATO is at low level. I'm like, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow. And it will come up again and again. I'm like, no, I can keep pushing this. And then it always runs out. So even though it tells me all this stuff, I'm still too lazy to do anything about it. But that's just me. I'm a last minute.
I just going back to what I said earlier, though. I just opened the app up the first time, and it just literally looked like a pilot's cockpit. There were so many sort of dials and buttons and things. That's what sort of put me off. I, as you can tell, I'm quite a simple guy from Oxford, so but like something a little bit easier.
Yeah, but like Jaddy said, with that comment, that it seems like a foreign, system, when you first look at it. But like once you, like with anything, like an iPhone or you get onto an Android or whatever, the more you mess with it, the more it kind of just seems like, oh, okay, that's where everything is. And the good thing is there's a lot of information out there online to kind of show you how to get through the stuff anyway. So it's not like you're without guidance. But It's worth it. Like I've crashed tanks without it. I gotta say, and it was something so simple as I stuffed my dosing containers in a cabinet where I wasn't looking, and it was out of sight, out of mind, and that could have been just as easily saved by having an alarm to kind of come up and say, hey, go and change this out. And I mean, I've done what Jamie's done before too. I've got the alarm and I will push it off, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, and I find myself in a bad situation. But that was on me at that point.
The thing that what Steve says there is obviously the fix I would want to do. My own situation is my fish room's in a garage off of the house. Like, we're not attached. So for me to run the RO unit, I've got to outside connect the garden hose onto the fitting on the outside of the wall and do it. So if I'm away from the house or whatever, and I don't know, the wife's got the hose in the pond or something. Oh, we don't use the hose, by the way, because there's a hose pipe ban. But if the hose pipe's being used somewhere else, and I can't do it. Yeah, it has to be physically plugged onto the wall.
She's just hosing down more vomit in the garage, in the garden, Jamie, due to Jaeger bombs, maybe. Just saying.
Maybe.
Okay. A few more people talking about the Apex. Having power outlet controls from the Apex is so convenient. No more old school DJ switch. We use an Apex on one tank and have just been building a Raspberry Pi based controller with similar functionality. Interesting.
Weren't you saying too that your power went out and it didn't? If the power and the Wi-Fi go out, then it's not going to send you a notification. But
I get notifications from the £10 camera that I was given off from somebody, from Baby Dave, actually, incidentally, that he didn't use anymore. And that sends me a push notification saying this device has lost its connection.
Yep.
And then that's when I start to panic.
Yep.
And I
And see, that's what I was going to mention is, is with these controllers, it's, again, you got to realize like the controllers are good for what they are, but it may not be the one-stop fix for everything. So like in the sense of, the controller is not going to send you, if your Wi-Fi goes out with your power, it's not going to be able to send you a notification to your phone. But yes, something so simple as like a separate piece that's cheap. And like I said, I've found one before that it was one of the cheap timers online. And basically if you lose power, it just sends you a notification to your email or it texts it to you. So like you said, a push notification. And I mean, that one will bypass no Wi-Fi.
Okay. That's interesting.
Well, for this question about the power draw on extension versus regular outlet. So actually that I would be more concerned about the load on a household outlet. Because in US it's like 20 amp maximum in a regular house outlet. So I think that any extension or Apex can handle more than that. So, and also Apex can count how many watt you're drawing. How many? Yeah. So that you know that you don't want to overload them. Back in the metal halide day, yes, that is a problem. Because when metal halide start up, you draw more than 400 watt, that kind of thing. It's just that moment, boom. But for LED and heaters, I don't think that's ever an issue at all.
I think more of the issue you might run into with the Apex power bars is them getting moisture in them, versus like overloading them with something. Because I've done that, I've plugged a bunch of shit into my power bars, and the second I finally plugged that UV sterilizer in, and it just kind of sends it right over the edge, and it will trip it. It'll kind of make it act weird, and at that point, like, all right, too much. Even if it doesn't read correctly. But I mean, I would be more worried about stuffing an Apex power bar inside a cabinet that has no ventilation and it's high moisture in there, and I feel like that would cause a problem. And you might start a fire at that point, which people have spoken about that, but it's also just don't let your equipment get wet.
That's actually true for regular extension the bar.
Chris, thanks, gentlemen. I live in Donny and use South Yorkshire. It's one of the NEFS nearest you could recommend. Depends on what you class as local. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'll talk to you after the show. But thanks for the comment. Appreciate it. Diverse Reefer, Apex Fusion will notify you if power in internet outage. Yeah, what we're talking about. Tommy Maloney you're welcome. Tommy Maloney, I had an inline fuse into my extension leads now after making the mistake of believing the built-in one would be a fail-safe. It wasn't and almost burnt my house down.
Oh wow.
I mean, any extra safety net is a good thing, right? That's what I like about when I use obviously the Apex to do my my heaters. The heaters are plugged in, but they're plugged into a temperature controller and also monitored by the temperature probe on the Apex. So if the Apex detects it's too hot, it will turn it off. The thermostat will restrict how hot it can go anyway, and the heater's got an inbuilt stat as well anyway. So it's like 3 steps of failure to get that to. I like extra steps of safety.
Yep.
You should probably put one on the sunbed, Jamie. That might help you as well. Just saying.
I knew this was going to come up because I have been fishing 2 days this week and I got burnt to a bloody crisp. And I was wearing my sunglasses, as you can probably tell, and here we are again at the same bloody conversation.
So let's have a look. There you go. Nice and bright. There you go. Yes. Anyway, you're welcome. You're welcome, Chris. Right. Oh, we got. What parameters do you think reefers and new reefers obsess over too much, and which ones don't get enough attention? Things like dissolved oxygen levels using a Salifert kit, for example.
I think honestly, I'll say this one. The parameters that reefers get too obsessing over are the ones that the new ones to them that kind of come into their knowledge base. And that's how I was. Like when I first got into it, I thought calcium was it. And then I started chasing calcium and then realized alkalinity was supposed to be it. Then I'm chasing alkalinity. Then I realized phosphates are important. So each time, it kind of opened up that new. Now I start obsessing over that. And I think a lot of people, they'll go into it thinking that, when I'm, working with, clients too, they'll tell me their parameters, but they'll tell me the least important parameters, but they don't know what's important. And so when you kind of bring it in and I say, hey, focus on these instead, now it kind of shifts their focus and then they start kind of obsessing over that. So, I think just, they obsess over the ones that they know about and they don't understand, what's important and what's not.
I think my answer to that question would be people sort of fixating over a specific number rather than a range of something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they test something, it says 8 alkalinity, for example, and they're not sure because yesterday it was 7.8 and now it's 8. Yeah. So I wanted to see why it's gone up 8. So they get another test kit and that says 8.2. Is it 8.2? Is it 7.8? Is it 8? And then they ask the wife, what do you think to this? And so my response, again, from personal experience years ago, would be exactly that. I would literally be, stick to something that you understand or you understand how to use it and, you're getting consistent results. I think it's better to get consistent results, even if they're slightly out of whack, than it is to go all over the place and get a multitude of different information. Because that's also, when your head just pops off. also, not just for Stevie, for everyone, like the number isn't as important as the trend. So if you're doing the same test regularly, look at the trend. Don't look at that number and knee jerk to it. Just trend it out.
Yep.
Mr. Joe Chambers is with us as well. Good evening, Joe. It'll be good. Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Aquarium Composition. He's an Apex guru.
That one right there.
Did a talk not so long ago at AAC.
Yeah. I feel like
spread the loading over a few bars. Don't chuck 3 heaters on 1 bar.
Yeah.
Go on, Terrell, sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say, no, sorry for talking. I was going to say that one I feel like is so important. And I got to say that one right there, and all the reefers take note. Splitting your circuits is more important than you realize because, for small tanks, it's one thing, you can put it all on one circuit and you can get away with it for a while. But, hey, split your circuits. It's going to help spread that load and it's going to reduce the risk of, if you do happen to pop a circuit, you may not lose your tank. So you can put, you can do something so simple as 2 return pumps, 1 on each circuit. So if one fails, that whole other line is going to still, be working. So, don't overload everything on one too, because you can also start a fire. But I think that needs to be looked at because how many tanks I've been to and I've done services and everything, and it's stuffed on one wall on one circuit, and it's like a freaking nest back there of just
oh
it's a total fire hazard. And I'm like, yo, you're gonna burn your fucking house down. Sorry, excuse my language, but you're gonna burn your house down doing
oh yeah, absolutely. For example, I have 3 systems, 8 independent 20 amp outlet serving the 3 system.
Yep.
8 of them, all independent.
Yep.
Best
Call
way.
an electrician up, man. Go have them, call a local electrician, have them come run an extra, line right next to your tank and, spend a few $100 and do it. And I promise you, it'll be worth it because it's not worth losing your house over.
Yes. Extension cord. I do not like extension cord.
No.
I want things go straight to the wall. Yeah.
And don't forget, Terrell, if you ever faced with a nest, you can always use a razor as well. Just saying. Just saying for a friend. Jattis is saying, and for the tech nerds, you can pull the Apex API data and toss it into ChatGPT and get all kind of cool analytics.
Did not know that.
ChatGPT now, as much as I don't like where it's going, it's helped me get around Apex so easy. Like I can't code for Toffee. I really don't understand it. But ChatGPT, if I say to ChatGPT, make my Apex, if my return pump is off, to turn off my skimmer and whatever and ever, it just gives me the code. And just bang, easy. Thanks, ChatGPT.
So what, you just copy and paste it right into the coding?
Yeah.
Wow.
It can give you, it'll spit out code for you. It probably just pulls it off all the forums where people have said it already, and just tells you what they've done. But Joe keeps saying about he's going to teach me how to code. I can't even code something to go on and off, let alone tell stuff. I don't know. But,
Steve was asking if you caught anything on your weekend fishing trip with your birthday, and you obviously did. 6 carp and rudd, and of course a bream on a catfish lake. Okay. No catfish?
No, they obviously weren't biting. So what can you do?
Fair enough. What's Tommy saying? Potassium and iodine. I'm assuming that's going back to the stressing over conversation earlier. Salinity. John Wright, yeah, good one. Salinity, definitely. Has anyone here thought about running their system on solar power? Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I have. Because of the backup power supply I've got is like basically a caravan inverter, which is designed to run on solar. I've so badly thought about it, but just I don't know. I don't know if it's reliable enough. Like, how much battery storage would you need and all the rest of it? I'm not a tech head, but thought about it. Yeah, definitely thought about it.
I think if I had
Tell me
money, but I don't know. I know it's expensive to do. We've thought about, we get good sun in Florida, but we thought about doing solar, but I wouldn't get into any programs if I couldn't buy it outright. And then for what I would invest in it to do it outright, I mean, I think it would be feasible and a long-term option. But for right now, what I'd pay for it versus what we'd get out of the house, just pay the power.
That's what I'm going to be doing. I need to sort of battery back up out. So I'm definitely going to be doing what Kez does. Kez at Exodus has done as well recently in her house. I think she's got to a point now she's pretty much powering a house from a 16 kilowatt battery, storage battery, if memory serves me right, and a lot of panels. Yeah, obviously that's not necessarily all year round, depending on climate, weather, sun coverage, etc. But yeah, you can definitely get something. You get some juice out of the old sunbeam. You can. Danny Smart is saying my husband is writing his old cup Raspberry Pi. Seen a few of these. Exactly how I almost burnt my house down. 21,000 watt heaters and 2 returns on 1 bar.
Yeah, that's a lot of juice.
2,000 watts. Yeah, 2,000 watt heaters. Crikey. Yeah.
Oh, that must be a really big tank.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look here. I've got 24 panels and a 26 kilowatt battery with the whole house backed up. There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm just about to have solar fitted with it. Oh, do you see there's a little bit of my wattage is bigger than your wattage? So we've got 26 wattage going on here. Oh, no. Joe got 26, so I've got to get 27.
Yeah, my son is bigger than your son.
Yes. Yeah. Love you very much, gentlemen.
I think depending on what you get out of it, if somebody wants to run solar to kind of supplement power to their house, and they get it throughout the year, then cool. If you're just looking for, just straight backup power, I can say, we went with diesel. Diesel generators. Well, the idea for us in Florida is, we get hurricanes here, and I've never in my entire life seen diesel run out at the gas stations. Gas will always run out. Diesel is always available. And so even with like natural gas, like let's say if we have a natural disaster and the roads are blocked and flooded, if I lose, my natural gas gets sucked up, I got to get another propane tank to come in here and, refill it. And if they're not able to get in, then we're screwed. So we got a diesel truck, and that way, it's attached to the house, with actually it's a 20 kilowatt diesel generator with a automatic transfer switch. So, you can get different kinds, but I mean, hey, for what I was thinking, like, for what you would spend on solar, we ended up getting a 20 kilowatt diesel generator for $9,000 shipped to our door. And then we just had to put it in on the house. And I think we spent like $6,000 to actually attach it to the house. So for $15,000, we had a foolproof system, and that diesel engine will last forever, So just depending on what you're looking to get out of it, there's a couple options.
I'm definitely leaning towards the battery backup though with the solar for that reason, more of the backup. I know John's making a good point there. If someone fits solar, it says, and gets money back in 3 years. Going back to the poll I did a second ago. It looks like we've got 63% of you. Thank you very much for those of you that have answered. 63% have said yes, they do have a monitoring system on their tank. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I definitely need to pull the old finger out. Tommy's saying, so the tank with the 2,000 watt heaters, gentlemen, was a 12 by 4x3 monster tank. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is a big tank. Yeah. How many litres was it, Tommy? Let us know. Reef Reese is saying, I coded Open Reef, which is a controller that runs on Home Assistant. Okay. This is getting a bit geeky now.
Yeah, tech
okay. It's the size of the kilowatt. It's not how you use it. There you go, Steve. There you go. Thanks, Carol. Thanks for that. I think Joe can't count as they are 9 kilowatt batteries. Diesel's more expensive than gold here. Okay, a few people having a dig at each other. I have a whole home Generac propane generator with in-ground 500 gram propane that will.
Wow.
500 gallon.
That guy's preparing for a zombie apocalypse by the sounds
Definitely.
of it. That's big.
Yeah. Well, my propane tank is bigger than yours. Just kidding.
Oh,
I have a 1,000 gallon propane tank.
Yeah, there's still a power off. Mine are 13 kilowatt batteries, not 9. Okay.
Calm down, gentlemen. Calm down.
Okay. I'd happily give my kidney to Phil Carr with diesel over here at the moment. It's horrific. Yes, the price is quite bad. Anyone going for solar batteries, try to get sodium battery. They last 3 times longer than lithium. There you go.
Yeah, the sodium battery is the new one, the new technology. Yeah.
Okay. I can do sodium.
Also a lot environmental friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One last tech tip. Apex only shows 7 days of your parameter data. ChatGPT helped me create a small app that runs off my PC and collects daily logs with my Apex and saves months of data now.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk.
The things you can do, right?
Geeks. Wow.
Well, I mean, but I think that's important because so let's say you start running into an issue with your tank, and let's say it's a minor issue, but over a period of time it starts building up. You got a rusted magnet in your tank somewhere, and it's not quite showing up on an ICP test, but you're watching things wane over time. At least with that's cool that you can go back and you can look at data and you could kind of see like where something may have changed, because I've wanted to look for stuff like that in the past and it's not there. And I'm like, I can't verify it. I remember it, but I can't verify it. That'd be beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. Fair enough. Okay. And I suppose the other thing there is you've got historical data as well, haven't you? So if you can look, which I think is really important to be able to go back and look at certain things, because half the time you can't remember what you did, whether you left it on, turned it off, put it in, how much you did I divide that equally over 3 days? Did I put it all in one? All those questions that you have while you're walking around the house. Do you walk around the house talking to yourself sometimes, Terrell?
Always. And I answer myself too. So
I had a feeling you might.
So do you call yourself then? Or text yourself?
Oh, dear. Knowledge is power, as we've said. Looking for trends is the best. Same idea as an ICP. Yeah,
yep.
Fair enough. Oh, it was 5,000 litres, including the sun. Crikey. That is a big
salt
tank.
water or are we talking fresh water here?
I'm assuming salt water. I mean, I'll wash his mouth out if it's freshwater on the network. Okay. Wow. And he had that attached to 2 6-foot tanks as well. Crikey.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Crikey. I bet he charged admission at his house just to go and look at these fish. Okay, what else we got in here? A lot of problems in this hobby are a slow fix, so it would be nice to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Saltwater. There you go.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that's
Right.
okay. That's
Yeah.
someone's doing all right.
Anything you guys can think of that has saved you with the Apex or with automation over the years? Anything that stands out? Any scenarios you can give or share with us? Anybody?
I mean, I'll say, I got them on every one of my systems here, and it really does help with, maintaining everything, especially my dosing, my testing. And again, like, I got the AquaWiz, I got the Aquarinos, I got the dose that's attached to the Apex. So I have a little bit of integration with other systems, but I mean, it's, with, let's say the AquaWiz and the Aquarino paired with the Apex and the dose, it basically, my dosing is, I don't have to check it anymore. I have a baseline of dosing. And so let's say if I know, if my goal is 8 DKH for my tanks, and I know my tank sucks up 200 milliliters of 2-part a day. And then I have kalkwasser on top of that. I could actually set, my kalkwasser over what it uses. And then that way, basically it always kind of bumps it up to 8. And then I program my dose to turn off with my AquaWiz. So it basically reads, if AquaWiz reads greater than 8.0, then turn, kalkwasser off. And since it's only testing every hour, it's only turning on and off the kalkwasser hourly. So I don't get big drops,
Okay, because that is something that makes me nervous when I hear these stories of people letting the brain of the dictate how much it's pouring in or adding of something into the water. I'm a little bit skeptical on that one.
Does have, and the Aquarino do have the ability to self-dose. I don't use them like that. Like I said, I tie it into the Apex and I have the Apex do the dosing. But that being said, is they do test every hour. So hourly it tests. And so even if, let's say, I can look at my trends, and this morning for 1 hour, it usually sits at about 8.1 to 8.2. And then I had one random test where it said 8.5 and then it dropped back down afterwards, but it only turns my kalkwasser off for an hour, or it turns my 2-part off for an hour. So I'm not getting like a lot of drop within that hour. Let's say if I was like running a Trident before, it was 6 hours in between, or even if I was, you can still program the Trident outside of those 6-hour limits, but it was still 3 hours in between, 2 hours in between, and then it's a bunch of reagents on top of that. So, but I gotta say, man, it's dialed in all my alkalinity. It's taken that off my plate without having to do major corrections. And now all I got to do once a week or once every couple of weeks, I'll go in there and run a HANA test, see if it's right on the Apex, and see if my AquaWiz and Aquarinos are reading right. Throw in a quick recalibration if I need to, which takes 5 minutes, and then I'm on with my day. It's helped.
Jamie, any story? Go on. Sorry. Yeah.
So I've got the stories for the normal tanks, but I've got a real niche project I'm working on at the minute, which I can't see any other alternative than an Apex or something similar. I've made a tidal system. So I've got a tank next to me with an oversized sump. The tank drains and refills every 6 hours on a tidal cycle. So at any one time, the display tank is either full up and the sump is half empty, or the display tank is empty and the sump is completely full up. So I can't manage my top up with a standard ATO, because obviously wherever I put it, the water level is either here or here every 6 hours. I can't do a normal ATO. So I need to get like an Apex to tell my ATO to only turn on when the level's at a certain height, if that makes sense.
Yes, definitely makes sense.
Wow, okay.
It's the only sticking point of the project so far. I've got everything on timers, and I've sort of fudged it all by drilling holes here and there and controlling flow rates, but the top up is a nightmare because my salinity is swinging all over the place because I can't manage the top up. So it's a very, very niche problem that not everyone's going to have, because no one's stupid enough to make a tidal tank. But it just shows the versatility of something like an Apex or a programmable controller like that.
If anybody's interested to know my personal measurements, Drippy's just pointed out, if you've got a solar panel the size of me, you could light up the Amazon rainforest. Thank you very much, Drip. Love you, mate. Thank you very much. Joe James is saying, mine caught a sticking solenoid on my CO2 feed in my calcium reactor. pH probe on the reactor showed a huge drop in pH. Without it, my output would have gone up and fast. Apex turned the stepper off.
Yeah, crucial.
I'm just going to nod as if I know what the hell you're talking about with Apex.
It's fail safes, man. You're just basically, you know, again, you take a look at all your systems and everything that attaches to your system. And let's say your skimmer, you know, if something happens where your skimmer starts freaking out and overflowing, and let's say, you know, it's overflowing to a skimmate container and that skimmate locker fails. Now, like Jamie said, you got a, you know, a leak detector you can put right outside it. And if that's your next failure point, now if it leaks outside, now you have something else to turn it off. So it's just fail safe after fail safe after fail safe, and you gotta expect something to fail along that line and something else to pick it up.
The Jeep guy saying, Austin saying, it definitely saved me with seeing equipment that has failed by seeing the difference in power consumption. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Didn't think of that.
Yeah,
but you'll even get an alarm if the power goes above expectation or below, don't you? So, good one.
Okay. Did you miss the giveaway? No, literally 5 minutes time. We're going to do it. Don't you panic. Don't you panic. You've got to have to sit and listen to us for a little bit longer. Okay. So you can get different types of the Apex, can't you? I mean, this is obviously the A3 Pro that's up tonight, you know, which is the big one, the big daddy, as you want to call it. But there's two of the models, Jamie. Is that right? You've got the normal Fusion. That's right. The sort of intermediate one, and then you've got there's a middle one, should I say, to it. Is it? Can you add more bits on? Can you sort of? I know these things you can normally add different bits on and couple them together. Is that possible? Bit out of my depth on the Apex personally.
Yeah, it's something I've been looking at because I've got the One Pro, which I was running on my original system, and I'm looking at adding bits of my other system onto it. So it's like a hub for the fish room rather than per system, if that makes sense. Yeah. And I think you can. And obviously, you can get all the extra add-ons like the MXM module to put your lighting onto and all that sort of stuff. You can. Look, I'm no expert on this. There's loads of stuff you can add and speak to. I'm sure Joe at Foxy will tell us all of that, but it's not a one-stop shop. You can customize it. You can get breakout boxes to put your own little level sensors on and float switches and all sorts of stuff. You can do a lot.
Fox is saying the fact is we pay insurance for our cars, houses, etc. The amount of investment, blood, sweat, and tears we put into our tanks. I look at an Apex as insurance. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Modular. You can have the same system build by starting with a junior. There you go, the junior. The models of our Apex are junior, standard, and pro. And yes, you can add everything in provided you have an energy bar. The sky is the limit. All right, there you go. So you can. Fair enough. Okay. Right then. Good. Right then, I'm going to have a go. Now, we haven't done these quizzes for a while. But I'm just going to put it out there. We haven't done them for a while. So a lot of people watching, a lot of people want to win. I get that. Thank you very much for participating and watching. If you haven't already done so, please do give us a like. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. We do appreciate it. Helps the algorithm and all that. So just saying that I hope it goes according to plan, but if it doesn't, then blame him. Well, he's not looking. Okay.
I would just say it's completely free to enter. You haven't spent any money, so don't have a go at us if we cock it up a little bit.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to say in a polite way, but you got it in the end. One last push to say, if you haven't already done so, you need to download this app. It is free. Have a go now in the next couple of minutes before we do go live. No, you can't play because you gave us the prizes.
You know what I always say? People can't get mad when they're getting free shit.
Correct.
100%.
Correct. Now, even though every time we've done these over the last few years, we say to people, please put in your username that you've got in YouTube so we know who you are. People still make one up. They try and be clever and put a rude name. And if you try and put a rude name, Kahoot won't let you. It will literally turn it into something similar. So it will look like a completely different username altogether. So yeah, just saying.
Also country origin.
Country's good. Well, that's what I was going to say. What we should say is now we've gotten to a certain size and following. We've been able to extend the prizes to the USA and the UK. Some are bespoke to certain countries. So, Tom, do you just want to clarify what prizes are for which region? If that makes
Yes.
sense.
So for the US viewers at home, we have got first prize, which is going to be a box of corals from Mr. Poohtang and Poohtang Gang himself. Thank you very much to Terrell, Linz, and the fur babies out there in the Poohtang mansion. There you go.
I almost thought you were talking about the beard for a second.
A lot of poo in that conversation. Okay, that's the first prize to the US viewers. Second prize, courtesy of Acro Gardens, Mr. Dong Zhao himself and Jeff Bezos from Amazon have conjured up, put together a £50 Amazon voucher for some lucky US winner as a second prize. First prize, obviously, we'll be talking about it all night so far, is obviously courtesy of the guys at Exodus, Steve and Jess. Thank you very much, gentlemen, yet again, for donating the A3 Pro Neptune system to one lucky UK winner. Second prize is going to be a bit of a mixed bundle. You're going to get an Exodus t-shirt, and you are also going to get a £50 LFS voucher, courtesy of MBM Aquarium Design, for LFS of your choice to be used in store. So thank you very much for that. Right, you three can just pretend to get on for a second, because I need to figure out how to do this again. Let me just remember if I've done this right. It's been a while since we've done this. Right, let me see if I can share screen.
Let me go grab a drink. I'll be back.
Oh, go and grab a drink.
I'll be back.
Okay. Right, we can see this, can't we? Okay.
Yep.
Tom said it's been a while. He hopes he can get it up right.
Behave. Okay. So, Tier and Reefing Quiz. So there's your pin if you want to join. We're going to talk for a few more minutes till we hit the go live button at the 1 hour mark. So you've got 3.5 minutes and counting to join. That is the game pin you need to put in your phone or scan the QR code if you want to participate. As we've already said today, it's unfortunately only going to be for UK and US viewers in terms of prizes due to shipping, as I'm sure you know. A few people are literally appearing. If I remember rightly, I think it's the first 50 in the hot seats. I think we've got 50 or 100. I can't remember how many seats. And one thing I will say before I forget as well is it's not necessarily just who gets the question right. It's who gets the question right, but the fastest.
Yes.
You get points based on how quick you are. Do you get points how quick you are, Terrell, in your house? Just asking.
Yep. I get gold stars.
Oh, dear. Okay. Noah's asking, I'll show you the app again. It is, if it will let me. Let's have a look.
Also, just for everyone's information, there is a mixture of questions tonight. You've got a lot of reefing questions relating to fish and coral. You've also got a lot of questions relating to specifically the Reefers Network and previous streams. So benefits those that have been with us a while and have seen some of said streams. And the only reason we do that is obviously to reward people that have been with us through the journey, but also we've had a few, shall we say, bots in the past that have exploited the Google search function. So
yes, we have.
We have had to eliminate that somewhat.
Yes. So if we unfortunately get 2 people that win from the should I say 3 people that win for the UK, it's going to be a case of we carry on going down the list until we get a US winner, or vice versa. Is that what we're saying, gentlemen? Is that how we're going to give the prizes away? Is that the fairest way to do it? Yeah.
Sure.
See?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll take what? We'll take the top 4, 5, 6 names. Get the people to say where they're from, and we'll actually allocate it that way. It's the fairest way we could do it.
That's it. So
cross continent.
The two, for example, if we get the top 5 and there are 4 Americans and 1 English person, we'll go to number 6 for the second English person. If that makes sense, yeah.
Correct. Yes, for the second prize.
Step it down.
Exactly. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
There's a mixture in tonight's quiz of questions. There are some comical ones, there are some humorous ones, and there is a little bit of a spanner in the works because, unlike last time where there were 4 multiple choice questions, I actually found a way to make it a little bit more harder. Then there are now 6. So you have the choice of 6 in most questions, not all, in most questions, of 6 multiple choice questions. So apologies, it might be a little bit more difficult than it was last time round. But I have kept the timer to 10 seconds because I appreciate there are 2 other options that you're going to have to read before you give us your correct answer. We do tend to get a summary, if I remember rightly, gentlemen, at the end of each round, so you can literally have a bit of a leaderboard, and you'll see how you are stacking up. Yeah, okay. I'm going to press start. Let's go. Okay, first question.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, question number 1. Which animal was Jamie shocked to find eating the silicon seals of his reef aquarium?
An elephant.
Oh,
Yes.
17 got it right.
Oh,
There you go.
Yes.
Released.
Yes. And he's still alive.
Next question. Corey Treadwell, a regular guest of Terran, was animated in a previous podcast as releasing a book called what? Ooh, oh.
Oh.
oh,
Where's the regulars at?
10
man.
people went for Taking Care of Corals. And then we had a tie between Taking Care of Pests. Correct answer was Taking Care of Corey, which I mocked him for. Used a bit of the old AI. What we got here? Come on, Tom, show us the back of that. I've already shown you once. There you
Oh, it's
go.
a cool shirt.
See
I
it?
like it.
You see it?
I like it.
I think that he mean that you take it off and show it.
No.
Woo!
Where do I put the code? You should have already been. We gave you that a second ago. I'm sorry, I don't think we'll be able to start it again now, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to move on to the next question. Okay, well done to those of you who got that right. Next question, number 3 is: corals release cytotoxic molecules to do what?
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, there you go. Majority got that right. Well done.
Yep.
That was a Don question. You can tell which ones are Don questions. Next one. Marine sponges are known to do what? Ooh, silence.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow!
well
People
done.
definitely watch.
Yeah. Yep.
Definitely. Well done.
Yeah, definitely.
I do think that's a bit of a hit and hope question answer though as well. It's like, well, maybe all of it, so I'll just press all of it. Yeah.
Don's like a proud professor that his students have all been listening throughout the semester.
I need the mustache. I need a mustache.
Dong, I can see you rocking a nice Fu Manchu, like hanging
Yes.
all.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yes.
Well,
And a
I
kimono.
tried, and
Really?
the missus just kill it off immediately.
It needs
Yeah.
those like metal sort of bead things at the end, you know, just where they like trap it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Anyway, moving on. Sorry, everybody's like, come on, next question, Thomas. Put your finger out. Right. Next question is me from the T Reefers Network is associated with which vegetable? Dom's like, is it? Dom can't remember.
Oh. Oh, Mr. Potato Head
Yes.
got quite a few views.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because the onion has layers.
Thank you. Thank you for putting a positive.
How about
Thank
parfait?
you. Thank you for putting a positive
Parfait
spin
has
on that,
layers
Dom.
too.
Yeah, love you too. Thank you. Okay. Yes, onion was the correct answer. We had a turnip and we had potato came in third. One person put carrot. Okay, interesting.
It used to be
Next
chicken.
question. Which statement is not true for marine sponges? Ooh.
Ooh.
Bit split, that
That's-
one.
Mm.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Another
guess
dumb
that.
question.
Mm.
There you go.
It's pretty
There you go.
toxic, actually, in most of the case. Yeah, love-hate relationship. Like the mustache.
Right, moving on. Next one. Coral snow is what? A succulent coral food.
Mm.
Seasonal event on a coral reef. Was it a succulent? Well done. Yes. Yes.
Well done.
Yes. Well done, everybody. Yes,
Yeah.
it is, of course, a flocculent.
Well done, well done.
You got one person voted as succulent.
Succulent.
Mm.
Succulent. It's a succulent flocculent. It's a succulent flocculent. Okay, next one. Extras have generally donated a prize of a Neptune Ethics Pro, but which other brand do not distribute in the UK?
Oh.
Not.
So, oh, that was a quick one.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Ah.
Interesting.
Correct.
But correct, yes. Max Spector.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's wrong with Mass Spec?
I don't know, Steve. Comment. Okay. Right. What else we got in here? Next one. Once upon a time, Terrell was a what? A veterinarian, a well-known DJ, a pizza delivery boy, a vegetarian, a veteran, or Lindsay's bitch.
No, he still is Lindsay's bitch.
Definitely the last one.
Better, man. Well done.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Japan's coral reefs are primarily located in where?
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
That's a more people got that right than I thought. Well done.
Good.
Yeah. Surprising.
Beautiful reefs out there.
Yeah.
I did think when you sent me your questions through, Don, the other day, whether you were testing me or not, because there were some of the questions that you'd highlighted the correct answer, and then some of them that you'd not. So I almost thought that you were testing me, like some sort of like sensei was giving me a bit of a hard time. Don't need this.
Sorry.
Don't need this. Yes. Okay. Well done to those of you, those 23 of you got that right. Okay, let's have a look. Next one's coming up for you. In the Trace Father Part 2, what element was Jamie forced to dose into his tank? Was it zinc, copper, chromium, iron, vanadium, or rubidium?
Uranium.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's lower than I thought.
That was a guess across the board, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That was one of the
Wow.
best intro videos you've done as well. I must say, Tom, that was a good one.
It took me long enough. Now, it's not giving us a summary of rounds, so I haven't got a clue who's out in front, by the way. So we're on to question. I don't know why. I'm not gonna press any buttons. I'm literally gonna go with it. So
Surprise.
Yes. In the podcast, The Battle of the Polyps, what type of suit did Tom and Jamie state they posted to Leonardo's reef? Was it a policeman's uniform, a traffic warden, a military uniform, a fireman's uniform, a deep sea diver, or a chef? Oh, most people went with a deep sea diver. It was, of course, we said we'd sent him a fireman's uniform. Well done to those 8 of you that were obviously paying attention and listened to that question. Well done. Next one is special guest Justin Credible, best known for his knowledge on Gonny Talk, was shown being married in what coloured suit on the podcast? Was it purple, green, burnt orange, pink, blue, or red?
Oh, that's a tough one.
It was pink. It was pink. I Facebook stalked him before he came on. Yes, found it rather entertaining. Yes, well done to those 8 of you that randomly guessed. Or actually can remember, because Jamie couldn't. Nobody else could. Okay, next one. We're going for Terrell has a pet dog called.
God, what's the first answer, Tom?
Yeah. I'd have been shocked if some people didn't get that one right. Well done to those. It is, of course, Mr. Stink, Mr. Spank, Mr. Pink.
Now the question is why?
Mr. Frank?
How
Okay.
can name? Yeah.
So when I first got him, I originally wanted to get 2 French bulldogs and name them Frank and Beans.
Oh.
Yeah. So I got Frank. I never got Beans, and then so
Frank and Beans. Frank and Beans. Wow. Okay.
Well, tell next time you get another French bulldog, you got to call it the red one.
the red one.
Aqua eating fat
Mr.
one.
Wang.
Right, come on. True or false? Yellow tangs are only found in Hawaii.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
I would have got that wrong. Yeah, I thought it was just
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Go on,
Okay.
Don. Over to you. Other places that can be found is
Oh, yeah. Tons of other places can be found. It's not limited to Hawaii at all.
Every LFS in the world. Oh, I'll get you.
wow, as if that's 50-50. That's an interesting
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Actually, that the U.S. importer, they just don't want the wild yellow tang to be on the market because the biota yellow tang has a lot more profit.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
It's a contentious issue.
Oh, we've talked about
Yep.
that before. I mean, they're straight up eating them out there in Hawaii, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
right. There we go. There's the scoreboard.
Ooh,
Class Nads
Figured out how to do it.
Oh,
Class Nads
So-
out front.
I will leave that on there now, so we'll build a little bit of hype as soon as we get it close to the halfway mark. So well done, Nads Glass out in front, 7,426. LT Reef in second, Ishka in third, Anthony in fourth, Ocean Genetics 5.
It's
Okay,
a close board, though. It's a close board.
okay. Next question
All right.
is who is pictured below? Is it Jamie's parents, Dong's next door neighbours, Paul and Ange from AAC, or Terrell's long lost brother and sister?
definitely my next door neighbor.
It was Paul and Ange from AAC. Love to you.
Adoptive
both.
parents. Adoptive parents.
Adoptive parents. That's it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Adoptive parents. Okay. Next question for you. Which TRN guest's reef tank is pictured in the screen? If you can see it.
Oh.
The lights might give that away.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Wow. 12 of you thought it
Wow.
was Leonardo's reef. No, it was, in fact, Anand Kamals from Collectors Corals that we had on not so long ago. He's due to come on again soon now to catch up with us. So well done those of you that pay attention or that notice it or recognise it, should I say, from socials. Okay, next one is a question for you. What type of reef lighter does Terrell use mainly at Putang Reefs? Kessel,
Candles.
Radion, Stratton Pros, Geisman, Reef Breeders. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
They know you too well. Reef Breeders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or flashlight.
Yes. What's that done to the scores?
It's good. People
Oh,
are paying
Nance Glass is still out in front. LT Reefer
Hmm.
in second. Ocean Genetics.
Neck and neck.
Stephen
Close.
Owen. Stephen Owen is up there. Go on, Steve. Next one. Here we go. The oldest recorded individual sea anemone in captivity was named what? Kiddo, Grandpa, Michael, Granny, Fanny, or Senior? Wow. Some people went for Grandpa. Wow. That's,
There's 3 people in this chat that are my kind of people.
Definitely. Okay. Well done to those of you that got that right. Next one. Please ID this. Is it a sea snake? Is it a garden eel? Is it an engineer goby? Is it a juvenile moray eel?
Such awesome fish these are.
Oh.
Ooh, that surprised me.
I mean,
Yeah, that surprised me.
a lot of people will buy them when they're so big and it's black and white, and they look completely different to that adult stage.
Yes. Yeah.
Never owned one. Never owned one.
I had one. He died after all these years. And he come from a 3-inch baby, multicolor, pretty, become a giant 2-feet snake.
Wow.
Yeah, it
beautiful.
freaked my wife out every time he comes out.
She's never seen a 2-foot snake before. Doc.
It does look like a sea snake.
Wow.
You definitely need more beer.
Move
You need warm beer.
Moving on. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Who is nicknamed on the Reefs Network as the baby-faced assassin? Is it Blaine from TSA, Will from BRS, Corey from White Corals, or Salem Clemens? It is, of course, Salem Clemens, who's due to be talking to us soon about his amazing range of products that he's going to be bringing out shortly. Let's have a look. Where's that put us on the scores? Let's have a quick losey. Has that changed anything? Nasglass is still out in front with over 10,000 points. LT Reefers close behind at second. Ocean Genetics in third. UK in 120. Anthony in fourth. Go on, Anthony. Stephen Owen is in there as well. Well done to those of you that are on the scoreboard. Right, okay. Moving on, because there's a few more to go. Jamie's irregular face is LFS AAC, but which store did AAC founder Paul Hughes give Jamie's first ever job at? Was it Wimpy, Wet Pets, Fish Keeper, Home Marine, Toys R Us, or Mother Care?
Ooh, people do this.
One person said Mother Care, one person said Toys R Us.
Toys R Us is a good
Thank you.
place.
Brilliant.
They get
Brilliant.
toys.
Brilliant.
Okay. Right, next one. Which special guest joined the Reefs Network to talk about tackling fish disease? Yes.
Wow.
Of course.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
That's the humble
Huh.
fish.
Yes, that was the answer we were looking for. Mr. Bobby Miller himself. Yes.
That was a really interesting chat. If you haven't watched that one, go back and watch it because
Yes.
he's a wonderful
Go back
visual
and
fish
watch it.
disease.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy.
Right, okay. Let's have a look. What else we got now?
Wow.
Next one. Question 24. Clive is a name given to what type of animal in my SPS tank downstairs? Is it an extra large tuxedo, an orange salter tang, a convict tang, or my copper band butterfly? My copper band butterfly. Who's doing quite well, for those of you that actually care. Thank you.
Good.
He's doing
Good.
very well. Yeah, no, he's doing well, man. He's doing well. Kind of fish that always bit marmite, that fish, isn't it? Copper band butterfly with people in reefing. Some people can, some people try, and
Yeah,
interesting fish. Bit
Hit or
tricky.
miss on getting them to stick and get used to captivity.
Definitely. Although I will confess, I do tend to get them from other people's tanks. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Best way to
tends
get
to be a
them.
bit of a safer way, bit better way. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Everybody's tutting. I can hear everybody tutting around the world. Hurry up, Thomas. Right, next question for you is, which is an early indication of copper-induced damage to a coral?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Only 4 got that right.
Rapid
Wow.
coral
Why?
growth. That's a weird. Why would they go for that?
Sudden rapid
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah.
We'll be dosing copper, right?
Right. We all
Okay.
those copper.
Right, let's tell you what then. Let's see what that's done to the scores. Not much.
Oh.
Anthony's in third. UK 120. We have a
on,
UK.
Anthony.
I'm assuming. Yeah, Nads is obviously out where you guys are. LT Reefer. Not sure. LT Reefer. Jamie, recognise that?
LT, yeah, LT Reefer is Liam from US.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 US in first and second. We've got UK in third. Ocean Genetics, James. Any
I don't
idea?
know where they're from.
UK, US.
Anyway,
Anyway,
give us a
we'll
shout
find
where
out.
you're from.
There's plenty more time, plenty more questions to ask. Here we go. Potassium fried corals was a comical joke about which regular guest? Was it Corey Treadwell, Acro Killer, Leonardo's Reef, or Anand Kemal?
Wow.
Oh,
What happened there?
wow. Yes.
Potassium fried coral. I think he only burned coral in car parks.
He did, and I did the AI of him as the KFC, if you remember, doing potassium
that's
fried.
Yep.
corals. Yes, well done to those 3 of you. So clearly, only 3 people watch every week, Jamie. You just in case you were curious to know.
Yeah.
Where else have we got? Another one. Which dish is Dom regularly discussed to be cooking regularly at home? Sweet and sour chicken,
Aw.
spaghetti carbonara, a pot roast, doner kebab and chips, salmon en croûte, beef chow mein. Beef chow mein.
How do they not- Wow. Wow. Every week you should know that one.
Oh, wow. Only 7 went
Because
for the pot
it's
roast.
easy. Pot roast is easy.
Wow. Okay.
All of you people that went for beef chow mein, shame on you, stereotypical bastards.
Dear me. Right, let's have another glance at the scores. What's that done? Anything? No. Not done anything to the scores. Okay, next question.
Wow.
What nickname did we give Blaine from TSA when he joined the show? Was it the main vein, the big drain, the mince train, or the big crane? Which one was it? What did we give him?
I think the crane probably pretty. Oh.
It was the mince train, unfortunately, Don.
The
Yes.
main vein is brilliant.
Yes. Rumor has it you can smell him a mile away. Just saying. Moving on. Next question. Which iconic girl band was the backdrop from an earlier TRN podcast? Was it the Sugar Babes, Atomic Kitten, All Saints, or the Spice Girls?
That looks like One Direction.
The scariest picture you can ever wish to see.
Yeah, that was a messed up. Backdrop that I did once back in the day. Right, what we got here? Next, let's have a look at the scores on the doors. Oh, Nad's glasses still out in front. Well done.
Ooh.
Well done, LT Reefer. Well done. Okay. Right, moving on. Who is well known on the Reef Network for putting up their Christmas tree ridiculously early each year? Jamie, Tom, Corey, Leo, Terrell, or Don?
Mr. Treadwell.
Mr. Treadwell. Yes, Mr. Treadwell.
In fact, it's probably coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
It's normally around the, October mark, if I remember rightly. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, not too long. Not too long. Okay, moving on. We've got a puzzle.
Ooh.
Put these recent podcasts in order from first aired to most recent.
Ooh, that's a tricky one.
Oh.
You got 20 seconds for this one. Can you remember? Okay. Only one person got it right. Well done.
Wow.
Yes. So you got obviously the colouring corals that we did, the tackling temperature with Mr. Aqua Killer, Coral Warfare, and then the reefing highs that we did recently, the reefing bad and the reefing highs. Thank you very much. For those that are participating, well done for that one of you. I'm interested to know who got that right. Okay. Not many more left to go. 32. What was the title of the first live stream ever aired? Was it How the Hell Do We Do This? Is it working? Let's talk marine fish quarantine. Lessons we have learned in reefing. Ooh. Well done to the 10 of you. Yes, it was the first podcast we did. Yeah, still haven't got any better at it. That was over 2.5 years ago. Mr. Rob Hutchinson, aka Pelagic Swimmer. Hope you're good, Rob. If you ever do join in, we saw you last week. All the best, you and the family. Well done to those 10 of you that got that right. True or false? The hairy angelfish is the only known fish with true hair.
That reminds me of somebody.
It is, of course, false. Yes, it is, of course, false.
No fish
well
have
done.
true.
Well done to the 27 of you that got that right. Okay, right, quick glance at the scores. Let's have a look. Where are we now? Oh, it's done nothing. No changes. No changes. Okay. A few more questions to go. How many fur babies are there now in the PTR household? We've got 3. Have we got 4? Have we got 5? Or have we got 6 fur babies? Only 6 got it right. Can we name them? T?
So we got Crumb, we got Frank, we got Dobby, we got Moki, and then we got Teddy.
Crumb.
Soon to be Crystal.
I love my Crumb.
Crumb. Where did that come from?
So there in the United States on Nickelodeon, years and years ago, there was a cartoon called Ah Real Monsters, and Crumb was a little like fat, hairy monster, and he holds his eyeballs in his hands. So I got it from that idea. Crumb, Krumm.
Okay, fair enough. Moving on, as I say. Next question for you. We've got Reef Meet coming up in November this year, but in which European city are we going to be holding it?
Oh,
easy one for it. Yes. 13th of November, James, if I remember rightly. November.
It is, and that should mean there's 27 people confirmed incoming from this particular chat.
Yes. Well done to those who got that right. Okay, where are we next? Question 36. Leo from Leonardo's Reef has a reputation for being an excellent coral farmer. Of which type of coral? Look at him on his little tractor.
this is an easy one.
Yeah, the easy one.
Look at him on his little tractor. He's so happy. Look at him. So happy driving the little tractor. Okay, yes. Well done to those 28 of you. Quite an easy one there for you. Done anything to the scores? Oh. Nad's Glass is still out in front. Ocean Genetics, LT Reefer, UK 120, Stephen Owen. Well done. Okay. Right, moving on. Which reefing guest is well known for stabbing his corals with a screwdriver with a view that it will accelerate growth? Is it Reef Bum, Sam Parker, Mr. Meckley, Leonardo's Reef?
I think they all do it.
It can only be one. It can only be one.
Have you, Don Terrell, ever contemplated stabbing a coral with any inanimate object to induce sort of accelerate growth?
I'm down to try.
I don't use screwdriver. I use a surgical scissors.
Okay. What about the coral? What do you? I'm just joking. Anyway, moving on. Question 38. What is Terrell's middle name? Oh, here's a good one for you. Is it Dan? Is it James?
Oh my God.
Is it Keith? Is it Darren? Is it Sylvester? Or is it Lee?
I don't remember discussing this one. There must have been a way.
Oh,
The answer is Lee.
All right.
He doesn't
Lee?
even know that I found this out.
How did you know that?
Even Terrell didn't know his middle name was Lee until now. Yeah. Yeah. That's him reading the book. Look, cool middle names for men. Well done to the 7 you that randomly guessed. It is actually Lee. So is it just Terrell, Lee, Newell?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then my father is also named Terrell, just a different middle name. So I'm not a junior or a second, just Lee.
Right. Moving on. Question 39. Get your head out of the gutter is a common saying by Terrell aimed at who?
All of the above.
That would be me. How does it go? Do I say it?
Got to get your head out of the gutter, Tom. It's always there, man.
That's it. That's it.
I feel like that's like partially should have been a polling question too of whose mind is most in the gutter.
Probably.
Still Tom. Still Tom.
I don't know. Dong puts on a good face to pretend he's not thinking. Anyway,
layers.
which metal is critical for corals to utilize urea?
Layers of dong.
Yeah, definitely.
His name's not even Dong. He just chose that name.
Oh, wow. Only 2 got it right. Okay, interesting.
Let's
That was
look
a
at the
recent
scores.
That was a recent pod as well.
Not doing anything.
Wow.
Not changed. Not changed. Okay. Right, there's only a few more left now, ladies and gentlemen. Question 41. Yeah. Dong frequently has his beloved pets appear on screen, but what are they?
Teddy bear.
That's a great picture.
Well done to the 20 who got that right. Yes. There you go. Dong Doolittle. Dong Doolittle. Okay. How many more we've got left? There's 48. Oh, last couple that we're coming up now.
Yeah.
What are the first name initials of the 4 regular panel members? See if you can decipher this one.
That's like coded message.
RJ, DT, TDTJ, ADHD, PMSL, JTSD.
I think the ADHD is pretty good.
Yes. Okay. Well done to those who got that right. Only a few more now. Catalytic activated carbon is designed to do what?
Huh? Oh no! You guys should really watch that episode.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, exactly. Because that is what activated carbon and catalytic activated carbon really poor in doing by removing heavy metal.
Removing chloramines and hydrogen sulfide.
Yes.
There you go. Where are we now? A few more. Last 4. Who is TRN's official sponsor? Easy one for you. Is it Love to Reef? Is it OnlyFins, Ultimate Reef, Exodus, Red Sea, or TMC?
McDonald's?
Or McDonald's?
I'm hungry.
Yes. OnlyFins. Somebody put OnlyFins. Well done. That was an easy one for you. Go on, let's have a quick snoot at the scores. Oh, Nad's glass still sitting pretty. Oh, Anthony's moved up into second.
Nice.
Anthony, well done. Into second place. Ocean Genetics. Go on, Anthony. Can he hold on? We've got one US winner at the top there. Nad's glass and one UK winner at the top that I can spot.
Come on, Anthony.
Ocean Genetics. We're not sure on your origin or your location, but LT Reef we're saying is another American reefer.
Yeah. Okay. Is Glass Nads going to be donating some of his glass plugs at some point?
Glass
Jamie.
plugs?
Yes, let's leave it there.
What size and what shape?
Don't.
Get your head out of the gutter, Don.
See? Right, come on, moving on. Moving on. Oh, UK.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we've got Nads Glass, LT Reefer in first and second from the US, and so far Anthony and Ocean Genetics in first and second for the UK. There we go. Okay. Well done. Well, good scores. Well done. Only a few left, as I keep saying. Question 45. Reef tax can also be referred to as what? Yes, an overpriced.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Yes. Yes, Jamie, you've got some glass plugs coming in
The wife will be happy.
in an array of different. Don't lie. In a range of sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's saying the wife be happy. They'll probably stay in that very room where he spends a lot of his time on his own. Just saying, in front of the camera. Next question. Just how long is Terrell's moustache? Interesting question. Is it 5 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches, 8 inches?
You should check.
Dong, 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 dong.
Terrell, you exaggerator.
Sometimes all you need is 6 inches, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could get that sometimes, I'd be pretty happy, mate.
Depends where we're measuring from. Definitely from. Definitely. Okay. Literally, last few questions are going to come across the screen now. So we've got question 47. Who would you associate fish sauce with? Me, Terrell, Jamie, or Dong? Another easy one for you there.
Mighty.
Fish sauce. Okay. Dong, 30 people. There we go. Right.
There we go.
Last question. Which tiara and special guest would you associate with this coral?
Oh.
You know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Get your head out of the gutter, Tom.
Huh?
Only 8 got it right.
Oh.
Okay.
But that's his pink tip. It's got to be, right?
Yeah. Mr. Pletter's pink tip. Okay. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. So let's reveal.
Ooh. Dun, 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 dun.
Check the podium.
Right.
Here we go.
Well done, everyone, for getting involved, though. That's quite good.
Third place was Anthony. You came on 20. Second place was Ocean. Oh, Ocean Genetics picked into it. Oh,
Wow,
man.
okay.
Well done.
The glassiest gnats in the
Oh,
game.
the glass.
There we go. Runner-up in 4th place was LT Reefer. So there we go. There are 4 then, aren't we? So we've got Nads Glass from the US. He's fortunate enough, congratulations, to win a box of Putang amazing corals. So get in touch, Putang. DM
They're
you
just
guys
doing a
to
trade. They're trade between Nads sending him a package and Terrell was sending.
And then send Terrell some plugs.
Well done. Well done.
So Terrell, get in touch with you how?
Yes.
Instagram?
I got him on Instagram. We'll talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well done. Nads Glass is going to be celebrating with some. Yeah, I'll not even go there this evening.
Extra large.
Extra large, of course.
That's
Well
what he
done
said.
for those.
They're Putang plugs.
Ocean Genetics. Been asked to know a name. You have been awarded an Apex A3 Pro, courtesy of Exodus. Well done.
Nice.
An amazing
Incredible.
prize. Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Anthony, I thought you were going to do it. You picked the post by Ocean Genetics. Anthony, you have won a £50 gift voucher for your local LFS. Drop me a DM to the Reefers Network on Instagram, and I'll pass your details over to Mickey Boy Mick at MBM Aquarium Design. And you are also going to have your size. Put that on the message. An Exodus t-shirt thrown in as well. LT Reefing was not
Exactly
shown
the
on
one
podium.
that Tom wearing.
Oh, yes, I'm not going to wash it. Yeah. I promise. And LT Reefer, well done again for coming in at 4th. You are obviously going to touch base with Mr. Dongzhao. Thank you very much again, and well done for coming in at 4th place. You're going to get the £50 Acro Garden courtesy of Jeff Bezos and Don.
Dollar. We only use
$50.
dollar here.
Sorry,
Dollar.
$50. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the summary. Here we go. Oh, yes. It was a bit harder than people maybe thought. Only a few percentage of some of the people got some of these questions right. But let's go back to the podium a second. Yes, well done to you guys that have won. Thank you ever so much to those of you that participated. Really do appreciate it. And some amazing prizes donated and won. Thank you very much again, gentlemen. Okay, I'm sure there'll be people congratulating each other in the comments. Well done again. How do I claim it? Yeah, literally, get in touch with myself on the Reefs Network. You probably already have done. I've probably already got a message off him. No, send me a message on the a DM to the Instagram page for TRN, and I will literally pass your details over to Mr. Fox Exodus, and we'll get that shipped out to you. Probably it'll be next week after the bank holiday, I'm sure. But yes, well done again. Amazing prize. Amazing gift, amazing donation. Can't thank you enough, Paul and Jez. Steve and Jez, sorry. Thank you very much again. Okay, so a few more people talking amongst themselves. Looks like I'm going to buy an Apex. The wife is going to kill me after all this talk. The time limit was a killer. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, well, like we said at the beginning of the game, we had it in the past. I'm not saying, it did happen, but we did have signs of a few bots, people using maybe Alexa or Google Siri or whatever you use these days to give you a bit of an edge, which obviously isn't part of the whole point of playing a game. We get these prizes for free, and we'd put a lot of time and effort into these quizzes. You never tell, clearly, but we do. So it is nice to go to somebody who does watch and support the network. Well done again to those winners, and thank you ever so much for those that have participated. We are going to be doing this. We were trying to do it every month, but as you can probably see, there is a lot of work that goes into it, and clearly we can't be giving it. I mean, it would be like Christmas every month if we gave an Apex away every month, but we can't really do that. So we're going to do it every quarter. Every 3 months we're going to do a build up. We are going to do another one just in time or just before Christmas, so it should be good. So definitely stay tuned for that. But we will be having some more guests on between now and Christmas. I mean, September next week, gentlemen. I mean, where's this year going? Yeah, flown by, hasn't it?
Flying by, man.
For us in the UK now, it's coming into winter, coming into reaping season, so it's gonna get better for us, right? It's been a fairly busy summer by reefing standards. I mean, every shop I've gone to around the country has been packed, which is not the norm. So that's a good sign considering the whole living crisis and stuff.
Definitely.
So, Liam, you got my information. Contact me.
Yeah, I will say that even with it being the summertime here, it's nice to see that we've personally still been staying like really, really busy. But to me, I look at it as like, even with the economy hurting, people, and I know things are expensive, people are still, they're enjoying their hobby. They're still spending on their hobby, and it's hurting people. But it's nice to see where people don't like freak out and like pull back and they don't buy nothing. So, and I'm glad at least this is summertime for us. So, middle end of August, it gets really slow, and then it's supposed to pick back up, with the seasonal thing. But yeah, it's nice to see people sticking with it and getting bigger. How many new people we saw on the stream tonight, man? I always say it. I'm blown away by all the new people coming on, and thank you guys for coming on, man. We do tell all your friends, tell your family, tell your wife, your kids, everybody. Come watch us, man. Like I said, it's the community makes it what it is, and so you guys chilling with us, you guys make it fun.
Yeah, it's the whole point of why we give stuff back as well. These nights is an opportunity to give something back to everyone that watches, follows along, gets involved. So
yeah, definitely. The whole point of it, not to, like you've already said, Jamie, rightly, and Terrell said, is to share knowledge with you guys across the pond and guests that we get on. With me and Jamie been in the hobby for number of years, but we've all got our own different ways, methods of doing things that work, things that don't work, and this is literally a case of everything that you would once upon a time, and you probably still can if you're lucky enough to go to an LFS where you're surrounded by passionate hobbyists and you can feed off their information or experience. Some people don't unfortunately get that opportunity because they live remotely, or so they do literally rely on these sort of platforms. And this was literally designed as a platform for people to get that information that they may not be able to get from an LFS, and hopefully from some people other than me and Jamie that know what they're talking about on a Friday.
To add to that as well, we've also got the social aspect, and on the 13th of November to the 15th, that weekend, we are having a real life in-face meetup over in Dublin at the Reef Lounge and Seahorse Aquariums. So we've already got a WhatsApp group. There's probably about 40 plus people already confirmed.
Yeah, there's quite a few going. Yeah, quite a few going to that.
We would love to have some of our European listeners, some of our American listeners. Everyone's welcome. That would be just epic if we get to that level where we've got like transatlantic visitors and stuff. That'd be superb. It's open to everyone. You know, I get money's an issue and stuff, but if you want to be there, you're welcome. So get involved.
And next year we're doing Germany. So watch this space.
Let the secret out back there.
Yeah, well, don't know where, just randomly. Just fancy a Frankfurter. Steve, go on then. Let's show you these t-shirts again. Yes, Exeter's t-shirt, as modelled by yours truly. I'll give you a little bit of a jiggle again. There you go. Reefer on the back of it. There you go. Yes, these are now for sale on the Exeter's website. I already gave you a plug, Steve. Give you another one. 20 quid. Good price. Good price. Get one. They're very nice. Nice material, I will say. Nice, very nice material.
That graphic is very Japanese.
Yes.
Nice. I like it.
Well, if you read there, Dom, it says inspired by traditional Japanese woodblock prints, the oversized crashing waves, coral reefs, and the culture of reef keeping. The Japanese text, I'm not going to attempt to guess or pronounce it, but it in English translates to "Friends of the Coral Reef," a simple statement that captures what being a reef keeper means to us. What reefer means to us. There you go. For reefers,
it's too small. I cannot
reefers.
See.
You right, yeah, let's not go there.
My screen is too small. Sorry, just my screen is too small.
Moving on. Okay. What we got in here? Struggled reading them in time. Looks like I'll have to buy one now. So yeah, sales of Apex have gone up. There you go. Hide your wife, your kids. This hobby is addictive. Yes, enjoy. You are very much welcome. You are very much welcome. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate the support. There was a question a second ago about other controllers. I'd like to know pros and cons of other controllers. Okay.
Oh, the Hydro.
Okay. Is it something that you guys have played around with a little bit over there? Terrell, had much dealings with it?
I personally haven't played with hydros, but I'm going to say that they're all tools that'll get you in the right place. You know, it's whether or not you want to do, a hydros, you want to do an apex, you want to, program your own and do a pie, they're all going to get you in the right area. It's just, it's a tool to work with, and make your, reefing a little bit easier. They're all going to have their quirks, and don't, I see where people, they get so pissed off with one brand or another, and you got to realize, man, this is technology and this is, reefing, hobbyist level technology. So you got to realize it's not going to be the end all be all. It's going to have problems here and there, just be willing to work through it and understand that what level we're working at and just set your expectations accordingly. But yeah, whatever one you decide to get into, just check and see what the functions are for it and if it fits your need.
I am going to go back to my original point though and say you do have to give these things time. Clearly, I haven't given this enough time because you could probably say that about anything in life, couldn't you? Reefing as well, just as an example. You've got to put a little bit of effort in.
I think Hydro is not in UK yet, right? Or are they?
No, not that I'm aware of. Jay?
Yeah.
No, they're not in the UK. No. Talking about automation, there's a lot of stuff on your tanks. You've probably already got automation without even realizing it. If you've got an auto doser, you've got automation. It's not just about a controller. If you've got a thermostat, you've got automation.
Yes. Yeah.
It's part and parcel. It's always been part of the freshwater world. Every tank's got a degree of it. These controllers just take it that step further. Online, Wi-Fi adaptability and stuff. Don't be scared of it. It's always been there.
So if you're not going to win this T-shirt with I'm going to say Uda Thomas. You might get a Stephen Fox one that's been worn every day. So you might randomly get a T-shirt that if you buy it off the Exodus website that smells a little bit of Foxy himself. Okay, what else we got in here? Tom said he doesn't run an Apex. What's the Trident doing behind him? It's just there. It's not even been on. It's just there.
It's a decoration.
It's a decoration. Yes, that is. It is literally just there. I don't know. I fell out of love with it all a little bit. I just think the other thing I will say in my defense is I'm not at a point where I'm doing it full time just yet. Hopefully that day will come in the not too distant future when I can afford to take that leap. But that when you've got multiple tank syndrome, which which a lot of us have got, in fact, all four of us have. We've all got more than one tank. There's so many things to do, and I just think I always say this to people, who are starting in the hobby, and I always have to be I'm eating my words a little bit, that you've got to have the time, and you've got to have a little bit of money, because it's not really the cheapest hobby, with certain things. You've got to find that balance, and you can have all the gear, no idea, and all the time, and you might sort of wish you'd have invested a little bit of money into it. So I think you've got to find that balance, and I think for me, to answer this question, it's you get to a point where if the fun of something, just like testing or the reef in general, if this fun starts to evaporate a little bit, then you start to do things less. So like husbandry or testing, and you get a little bit lazy, and you're like, oh, I'll do it next week or water change or whatever it may be. And I think the point I'm trying to make here, the more tanks you've got, the more plates you're juggling or spinning, whatever it is, the more chance you have of dropping something. So for me, I try and keep it a bit simple these days, because I kind of find if I do it simple, I keep doing it. And if I keep doing it, I get consistent results, which in most cases tend to be positive. So, anyway, long-winded.
So, if you have time, I want to use this opportunity to answer a question that I got from.
Go for it.
The question is that how the trace element be able to do such a lot of work with such a tiny amount, like ppb level.
Yeah.
So then how does it compare to when we dose in calcium alkalinity and we need to dose a lot? So for example, that the answer is that if you look at the calcium skeleton, for example, your coral forming let's say 100 grams of the skeleton, it probably costs you 40 grams of calcium. Okay, that's a lot to come in to do its function. But trace element actually serve as a key on the machine. So try to imagine a big, gigantic protein. You need to bind to one tiny little atom as a key to turn on the machine, to make the machine to work. But the whole machine is humongous. So that is how trace element can be so tiny amount present in the water, but doing a critical job. Because unlike calcium and alkalinity and carbonate, trace elements serve as a key to turn on the big biological machine. And sometimes that the trace element being recycled, that means the key unplugged and can plug into another machine and continue to work. Sometimes the trace element will be permanently bound to the lost. So that's how the trace element behave quite differently from like calcium, magnesium, carbonate, those kind of major elements. Yeah, think about them as key. You are
going to be doing your penultimate final episode of Trace soon, aren't you?
Yes.
We're going to be having that throughout September at some point. Is that right?
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
For matter of fact, it's done. Just waiting for
waiting for the green light. Okay.
Yeah.
A few questions, a few more people talking amongst themselves. No hydros in the UK. I have a friend that works for them. Steve's lying. He's got no friends. And I've not got the capability to make in the UK now. Interesting. Okay.
Because that controller require a lot of technical support.
Okay.
Yeah. The technical support part is a major part of aquarium controller. That's why you spend so much money on Apex. It's not because of the hardware. I hear people say, "Oh yeah, this hardware I can build it with like $50 a part." No, yes, you can probably build a $50 a part, but then the amount of technical support behind it to make it work costs a lot of money.
I am seeing that I am seeing that quite often now. That people there's been a few comments that people are having a go at making their own little anima sort of automation or little gadgets and gizmos.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, I think it depends on, what part of the hobby you get into. If you have, if you have the time to do so and you have the ability to do so, then by all means, build your own, tinker with it, research into it. But like a lot of people, they don't. I guess you can only pull yourself in so many directions. And I'm like thinking in my way, I'm like, I don't have enough time in my day to learn something extra like that.
It's
So-
also like we said about the dosing. A lot of people make their own dosing solutions and stuff, right? So you can do it, but you can also pay for the safety net of a professional person doing it for you.
Yep. Somebody else already screwed up and did it for you and learned all the wrong ways.
Yep.
Yeah, because I wouldn't trust. I work as a water treatment chemist, my day job. I still wouldn't trust myself to play around and set my own dosing stuff up for these tanks, just because the cost versus risk isn't big enough to make that leap.
Yeah.
If one mistake of my scales that were properly calibrated and putting too much of something in far outweigh the cost of buying the stuff pre-made, right? So I buy it pre-made and always will.
Yep. That's fun. Hobby's a hobby. Sorry.
Definitely. No, you're fine. People are buying the t-shirt, Steve. There you go. Orders coming through to you. There you go. You can buy your yacht. I'm
nice.
Disappointed. Sorted out. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. Oh, you're good, Mr. Brooks. Yes, I talked about this concept of this many years ago with Alex. Yes, look at where we are now. Tom, it makes it easier if you use Neptune, so poor excuse. Okay, whatever. Amen to that. Simple reefing is more enjoyable to me at my age. I think you just got to, I think the key thing is literally that. The minute it becomes a bind, a pain in the ass, something's wrong. That's what they say.
Yep.
If sex is a pain, anyway, we'll not go there. You're doing it wrong.
Nice.
But just saying. But no, reef. What I will say is reef. If you're not enjoying it, then just literally like scale it back. And the other thing as well is that, and I was having this conversation with again Exodus earlier, is about how much, and I did this in the early days, how much time and effort some people put into their sums, in how they look, the appearance, all the coloured pipe work, and no detritus, and then light and flashing lights, and Hydros is a little bit like that. Hydros is like Christmas fairy lights for a reef tank, and I just think it just takes your eye off what you should be looking at, which is what Jamie's got behind him, which is what Don's got behind, the fish and the corals and the nature. Surely that's what you've got in this hobby for, not to literally have a measuring contest as to, I've got this better than yours and I've got more kilowatt than you have. Just saying.
I have a bigger propane tank.
Bigger propane tank, exactly.
But it's like this hobby. There's hobbies within this hobby. There's the photography hobby within the reefing hobby.
Yeah.
There's the techiness of programming and all the technology aspect of this hobby within the reefing. So people really get off on all different kinds of things. Like it hits that certain and again it could change. You get into it and you start playing with the animals and you grow the animals out and then all of a sudden you get an interest in there's the next level of reefing is I'm gonna take a look into ICPs and I'm gonna take a look into trace elements and dosing and that's the next level of that hobby where you're incorporating little pieces outside of just slapping an animal in a tank and growing it. It's understanding it, supporting it, expressing it to other people, sharing it. So
I do also find though that it doesn't matter how many times I think back to my first years in reefing when people told me about patience and nothing good happens fast.
Yeah.
You still choose to ignore it because for some reason you have this burning desire to put corals in or put whatever in faster than you've probably been told to. And you unfortunately in most cases have to feel that pain of it going wrong to learn from it. and I suppose you could probably say as a caveat that's just life in general, but I think with reefing, that's one thing that I'll take away from it. I don't think it matters how many times you tell people don't do it. They'll find the person that says do it, and they'll go, I've done it because he said I should do it, even though 99 people said don't do it. He said do it, so I'm going to do it because I want to. Because deep down I want to do it. So if you want to do it deep down, then why did you ask the question in the first place? You might as well have done it. Anyway, ranting over. Treasure Coast Reefer. Good evening, good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. I've had an Apex for 6 years and I'm trying it for 4. I love them. Cool thing about being able to turn things off without having to figure out which cord to unplug. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, especially when you're in a hurry. Yep, and there's so many cable down back there.
Yep.
Or you're on vacation and telling your significant other, pull the green wire or the red wire.
Hey Dong, you've got an opportunity here. Ocean Genetics. Also, Dong, I'm writing a literature review as part of my PhD. Would you like to co-author it? It is literature review on traces and coral growth.
Ooh.
That's nice. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
There we go.
That'd be cool.
By the
Yeah,
way,
that
it
would
will
be
be
cool.
submitted to
Yeah.
peer-reviewed journal.
That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100% Dong. Don't know what we're agreeing with there. There we go. Trace elements. Alex Brooks is saying only need dosing dependent upon the methods of reefing. For instance, Triton or big algae beds. Never dose trace elements with algae issues in display tank.
Yeah.
I'm dosing them anyway on my 2 parts.
Yeah,
So.
I think actually everybody, even you change water, is also a form of dosing trace element. Consider there's 70 something trace element in salt, synthetic sea salt. Yeah,
There is, yeah.
because they don't need a lot. They just need.
I think the common thing there, the big sort of thing there is people probably saying with the back in the Triton days was the algae bed. But you didn't realise how much the algae was consuming of your trace elements.
Oh yeah,
At the time, because I think the focus on that was literally nutrient control, wasn't it? Really, that was the whole concept of it. And I think it was only after thanks to ICPs and people investing some science and some money and in that people started to realise, well, actually, it's good for one thing. And that's what I've personally found in reefing. It don't matter what you buy these days, you might be buying it for a positive, but in most cases there's a negative coming as well at some point with a lot of things that's on the shelf.
I think that we have been doing dosing trace element into our coral tank since day one, like 20 something years ago, because back then we are feeding the fish. Look at the fish, the ingredient list or your fish food. There's a lot of trace element already in there. You're feeding the fish, you're dosing trace element.
But here's a question leading on from that then, right? We've had a debate numerous times in the past and in face-to-face with customers in the shops and stuff. When you feed frozen food, you defrost it in a container. Do you strain that for a sieve or a net, or do you put everything in?
I don't.
Everything.
I don't even store it. I just toss it in. Let the fish play with it.
I was saying this last week, Jamie. I use the juice now to target feed some of the fatter LPS in the garage because I get much better responses using a turkey baster. So I literally I'm sure people watching it stuck record. I said it last weekend or the week before, but I let the frozen food just literally defrost and sort of ferment and settle the bottom, and then the juice I literally use a turkey baster and feed, especially stuff like Blastos or like big Acan. They love it. They love it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, try it on torch. Actually, you can see quite a big difference. The juice, because the torch coral normally the mouth is not big enough to swallow the mysis or the media food, but the juice actually work really well on them.
No, I agree. I don't discard any of that. In fact, when I mix my frozen food up, I don't discard it. I use the defrost water. I squirt in all my liquid foods like the beef nutrition stuff. I put loads of that stuff into the same pot, and it's literally like a soup, an absolute soup of stuff, and it all goes in. And
make sure you store it in the fridge though as well. just saying from experience.
This stuff's always that's an empty one, but it's always in the fridge.
Right, let me race through some of these points because I'm conscious we're near the 2 hour mark, gentlemen. Don's got a pot roast on, I'm sure. Terrell's got some legs to be shaving, no doubt.
Oh, this time is not pot roast.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Can we have a
What do you call it? Briskets. Briskets.
Brisket.
Have a
Briskets.
bit of a guess then, Dom. Right, I'm going to race through these points now. Steve Fox is saying, Jamie, and not only that, but all the chemicals absorb moisture from the air, so when you measure, end up being wrong.
Yes,
Grant,
absolutely.
what time in the morning? I will pick you up at 7:30. I'll ring you on my way to you. We're going to go and get a garage to bring to my house tomorrow. Can't wait. Hope it's not raining. For most of us in reefing, if reefing becomes a job, we quit. Correct. That's exactly what I was saying.
Yes.
Pleasure Coast Reefer.
But
because we have a
if
job.
you are depending on it, that's a different story.
True. Yeah. And that's what and you know what? Incidentally, that's what I've been having to make myself do in the garage, because if I miss a weekend, I have to play catch up. And because obviously I spend most of the time on the weekend. And if I do miss a weekend, I realise how much that system needed that time almost on it.
Yeah.
Steve Fox is saying, as my partner says, he would use a host pipe for his pipe work as long as the livestock are happy. I don't care. That's from Jez. Yes. My back is not the best, and automation, especially water changes, is a lifesaver.
Yeah.
A few more people talking amongst themselves. Okay, right. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed it, gentlemen. Thank you very much for everybody tuning around the world, wherever you may be. One last shout out to the winners for today. Well done to Nads Lass, Ocean Genetics, UK 120, and LT Reefer. Thank you very much again for participating, and well done to you that won a prize. And again, thank you very much to Steve and Jez at Exodus, Mr. Putang himself, and all the crew over at Putang Furry Palace Mansion, whatever you're going to call it. Weekend.
The Putang Palace.
Putang.
Gatorland?
I want to go there. I definitely want to go. I definitely want to go there, Jamie. I definitely want to go there. Okay. Well, no, thanks, Tom, as well for that amazing, generous prize of £50 voucher. And as I said earlier, we have also got a £50 voucher that's been won for MDM Aquarium Design as well as one of these sexy T-shirts, which some of you have already been buying. If you have forgotten, as I've already done it, a little bit of a plug. Here's another one for you, Steve. Get onto the Exodus website. They're only 20 quid. They're really nice material. Yes, thank you very much. But now, listen, guys and girls, wherever you are, have an amazing bank holiday. Whatever you're getting up to, 3 days off work. Woo, should be a good one. We'll see you all next week. Have an amazing weekend, whatever you get up to. Love to you all. Thanks for the support. Don't forget, give us a like, smash that subscribe button. We'll see you next Friday. Take care. Bye-bye for now.
Yep.